Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on GLD, which is a spider for gold. A good one to trace the gold sector. Did this one a few weeks ago and want to get it updated as it made a move through the pattern that I had drawn. If you go back and watch the other video, pretty much what we had was a symmetrical triangle where we had this downtrend line here and then had an uptrend line like this. And this is a longer term chart, keep in mind. So if you correspond, you know, this time period with the actual date down here, you can see this is all the way back to February. So this is definitely a longer term perspective. But with this commodity, it's one of those where you don't want to look at it too close because you're not then you won't get a really overall sense. But as you know, if you're familiar with economics, the higher gold prices go, that just means the weaker the dollar's getting, and so forth. And what we had here, so I'm going to zoom in a little bit, was finally broke out, and the keynote or the key thing to pay attention to on this breakout was look at that volume on the breakout. Big volume, so there was quite a bit of a push above this trend line here, and as you can see, once again, the power of charts broke out from this level and has since been going up and making some decent gains. So if you were long gold, this is a nice trade for you here. The other thing to note is if I take this previous high over here and draw the line across, you can see that this line has now also been broken. This high over here was at 96.97, and that line is broken, and it's actually come back and tested it. So as you can see, the price broke above it and then came back down, gave it a test, and then has since bounced. So good job there in terms of holding strong as support. So with that, I'm going to change this to green because this is now a short-term level of support here. So hopefully this will be able to hold up. Um, well, let me take a step back. If you're long gold, you want to see that hold up, but if you're short gold or long the dollar, then you want to see this fall, obviously. So I guess this is more of a matter of perspective here. Now, if we take a longer term view, the next resistance level is right up here at this previous high, and it's looking like the price has already bounced off it once. Yes, it has. This high is at over 98.99. This high in that candle was 99.33, so it's very momentarily got above it, but right now this is the key resistance level, and as you can see, this was the high back here in February. We're flirting right there with it, so if this falls, then gold could really start to move, and obviously that means that the dollar is going to plummet even more. But it shouldn't be too much of a surprise knowing how much money is getting pumped into the system and so forth. All the debt, if you watch the news, you've heard plenty about it, and this is just a reflection of all that. So this is just a great indicator. I mean, people can say, "Oh no, that's not that bad for debt. Oh no, that's not gonna hurt the dollar that much." Well, if you want the true um, and want to be able to follow it in a true fashion on what's really going on, just watch the chart. If this level falls, then who cares what they're saying? The proof's in the pudding that the dollar will continue to weaken with all that money and so forth. So just keep an eye on that level there. Real quick, the weekly chart, same thing. You can see we had this symmetrical triangle pattern burst above it. You can see just a big move last or 2 weeks ago on big volume, and right now we're doing a little bit of consolidating. But overall, we're even getting close to this high that dates back to 2008. So these next few weeks are going to be pretty interesting in the world of gold. So we'll just have to sit back and wait. But I'm not going to be surprised if I see this level over here breach, just because, as I've noted, and as I'm sure you've heard on the news and so forth, just lots of money, lots of debt, all that stuff, being put into the system. So that's just weakening the dollar and sending gold, making it worth more. So if you have any other questions on the chart, please shoot me a message. On another note, I'd encourage you to check out bullmarketnewsletter.net. If you go there and sign up for the newsletter, you will get a free ebook. And besides that, you'll get bullish chart setups, trading ideas, investment ideas, all sorts of things from small caps up to big boards. It is all free, so it's worth checking out. And we've been having some really good success making our members money, so it's been fun, and we've all been walking away green. So I'd encourage you to check it out. Like I said, it is all free, so it's you got nothing to lose. Once again, this was Gold. If you have any questions, please shoot me a message. Thank you for listening.